coming in from the West Coast.
I am the one. I am the one. Ahead of my time, now let me apologize for how I've sort of traumatized your children when I spit these homicides. Big brother or big sister, I sit upon a vista. I'm too raw for your visits. I'm a monster that calls y'all to fall and fidget. You not even in the option, you midgets. All of your attempts to be greater than me are painful to see. I created your style, you owe your payments to me. Pennies and dimes, nickels and quarters. You can't afford it, you ought to get slaughtered, you sort of.
Hey guys, welcome to the lab. We're back with another exciting episode of Sundaze with the Clink Room. Today, joined by my good friend Jon from Ink Park Co. Jon, how are you doing?
What's up, everybody? Ready to see some designs?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, you got to be close to one of my first three-peat guests, at least solo guests. Episode 46, episode 80. I will put a link for 46 there, where we first got to know you. Or, well, not when I first got to know you, but when the general, I guess the Clinkiverse got to know you on this platform. Episode 46, man, time flies. That was over a year ago. And then your next appearance was episode 80, which is 8 months ago. It felt like yesterday. Either way, we had to get you back. And I'm happy to have you here.
Yes, sir. Happy to be here.
All right. So let's get right into it. So Clink had themselves a really busy week this week. So another collector curator pack, this time Alec, Big Red Ink, had his pack drop. So if you guys aren't familiar with him, he was on the show last week and gave his kind of breakdown of each design and kind of the his reasoning behind it. So I know that you find one of these ones kind of familiar, so we'll get your kind of breakdown on that. But yeah, let's kind of break the pack down. So Berserker Kong by Palazar Art. So Angel was one of the first kind of hat influencers, I think, in the community. He got an opportunity to collab. I think Casey did the art actual design for it, but he won the opportunity to do that for just being a collector, one of the early 2.0s. So that one is really cool. Painted Perch by Page, so Kyle Page, one of the first uses of a pinwheel or half pinwheel, I would say. And then Carolina Reapers by you. So what are your thoughts on the first three hats we see here?
Oh, all three are great. The embroidery really pops on all of them. I'm working with Alec. Both our love for hot sauce or hot things.
Yeah.
We have a couple ideas that we're working on for my next chili idea. So I'm looking forward to that. And he did a great job on the colorway. Love the camo on the top. That was a nice touch. I know Plazar is doing really well in the shop, and it's a great design. And Paige always does a great job. So, and I like the pinwheel hat too as well. So nice to see that Clink's kind of doing some different stuff, and you can see the off stitching as well, which is kind of cool. So they got the light blue stitching on the darker blue, and the darker blue stitching on the light. So that's kind of cool.
For sure,
changing it up.
I like the subtle change that he did with the Carolina Reapers, where he took the typical, it was like a smoky almost kind of design, like a black grayish smoke, and he turned into red, and then he got that really orange, deep orange color from the pepper there. I kind of wish the blades were like silver, but it still looks good there.
Yeah,
and it's a good change from the original.
Yeah, no, it's a great colorway, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and with Painted Perch, I like the subtle kind of panel changes. Like, I'm not huge on pinwheels, but like here, I just didn't get the color play. The color play works really well. I find it funny too that like the paint on the brush is kind of like the same color as that kind of one panel. So it's almost like he took the brush and painted it. Yeah. And then Berserker Kong, that one was one I regretted on missing when the original one came out. So when the fresh colorways dropped, that was the one I actually picked up from the hat. I've been kind of cutting down a little bit. I'm trying to limit myself to one per one. I do believe I have the original Carolina Reapers. So all things being equal, I probably would have grabbed Carolina Reapers, but because I have the original and don't have Berserker Kong, that's kind of where I lean towards. And
I
then
was gonna say you're a Jays fan, so that blue, you probably love that blue.
Fair enough. Yeah. That is definitely a good one too. Kyle's just excellent on third. I mean, this is a pack where I could have saw myself grabbing 5.
Yeah,
5 out of 6.
The Aurelian one is great. You know, Brad R. That one was really cool, and of course, the Flanagan's Sierra Gons is great. So all great colorways.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not big on the optic white, but
still
great colors. It might be
white, but still, yeah.
It's tough to wear. I have like maybe a couple, and it's tough to wear those hats, but they're great hats.
Yeah.
You know,
I was having a conversation. I was at Jay's game today, and my buddy Jeff was like, "Those white hats, man, I wear one and they turn yellow right away."
Yeah, it's done.
I'm like, "That's your problem, man. Just don't wear the hat more than once."
Yep.
I was like, "Oh, probably I'm the only one that could do that, but for everyone else, he's like, yeah, after one wear, it's done." I'm like, that's why you only wear them once.
That's it.
But yeah, this is a crazy pack. I give him credit because the 6 designs he picked, they look very different from the original. So
yeah. And that's great. That's kind of what you want, right? You want to color them so that they're different and they're unique, you know?
Yeah. And then that they're different enough that if you own them, you're still going to want them. And then if you missed it, at least it's fresh, you know?
Yeah.
It's not like a repop. So
yeah, I think Clink is I don't know, sometimes they get on one design and it's just like colorway after colorway after colorway.
Right.
And I get it, but at the same time, I like when this kind of colorway where it's like, oh, that's a unique take on that design. I like that.
Right, like the Throwing Heat turned into like a salsa verde as almost like a red hot sauce, you know.
Right.
Yeah, good job, Alec. Moving forward, reminder that Clink Live has moved to Tuesday, so they're going to be giving away another Yeti full of hats, a Yeti cooler. So I don't know what's more valuable on your side, because those Yeti coolers can be like $200, or the full hats. But either way, you get both.
Either way, it's a great.
It's a good deal, right? So and this one is not no purchase necessary. They said so. Maybe just being in there gets you a chance to.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know how they're gonna do it this time because they're not having like a sale or anything. Yeah. But you notice they've been doing a little bit more. Like they did a little sale on their colorway, that one colorway, stuff like that. So, and through his own admission, Casey said they probably bought a little bit more than they should have on certain things. So it's good that he's giving back that way at least.
Right. It's so hard to forecast sometimes.
It is, man. You just don't know what's going to do well.
Yeah. Right. And sometimes you get free. And I noticed one of the things was free art. So hopefully you get like little cool sketches like this.
Yeah, I did get in one of mine.
Oh, I'm jealous. That's the Mobile Bay Bears, right?
Yep.
Damn. That's Bert's. He did a hat with Tom Segura for 2 Bears, 1 Cave. They did a double whammy, and that was one of them.
Oh, that was one of them,
yeah. But yeah, you got to swatch. Dang, I got to pull some strings. I need a swatch. I need to. Probably my old.
I didn't even say anything there. I just opened the box. I was like, shoot, I got one.
Yeah. They threw me one of those keychains somewhere on my messy ass desk. But it's one of those old keychains.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, they got like 1,000 of those swatches, so.
Yeah. Well, this cup thing I took from my last trip.
Dude, I still need to make it down there. I haven't even made it down there. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So that's Jason.
Jason and Casey.
Tap your imagination. So it's got the different ideas: lukewarm, lightweight ideas, pretty good ideas, plain insane ideas. Grabbing a napkin to scribble, and holy smokes, call the Brandios folks. So,
that's cool.
A lot of like little swag they got there. Yeah, next time you go, let me know. Hopefully, I'll pull up too. You're a little closer, but I definitely
just a tad.
Yeah. I mean, you're in the well. Sometimes it's the same time zone, right? No, you're in the fully same time zone.
Yeah, I mean they're only 2. They're like a 2-hour drive from here, so it's not too bad.
That's not bad. But for those who can't make it, click in the live. Tuesday 9 o'clock. I'm glad they moved it off Wednesday, because when they were doing my Wednesday at 9, that was directly in conflict with our Wednesday stream, and I couldn't watch it live. So I'm happy. I'm happy. All right. Moving forward, last call. So the next 6 designs that we're going to cover, their pre-order ends midnight tonight. So we got the Death Valley Shredders, Ephra, Proven in Battle, Raphael, and Tricky Treat by Clinker Casey. What are your thoughts on these?
I like the Ephras. I think that one's really cool. Casey's it's kind of cool because it's like a caramel apple, and they made the caramel apple mask. I still know about the razors. That's the only part that's throwing me off. And I get it, like when we were kids, they would put razors in the candy and stuff like that.
Right.
I thought that was interesting. And Raphael, I mean, it's a cool line.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a line. Is that the one that supposed to have the scar on the face, or no?
Yeah, it's the scar face, the one that killed like 400 hyenas and fended off 200 lions.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's almost like a line version of that lurking design that Milos did with that like dark dragon. So I think it's really cool. Tricky Treat, at first I thought it was a pumpkin. Now they say it's an apple. That makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah, it's definitely. I'm pretty sure it's like a caramel apple.
Yeah.
And the caramel is the mask. I like that part. I like that part a lot. It's just I think the razors are throwing me off.
Right. Yeah, they're almost like teeth, but they're not teeth.
Right.
Yeah. It's definitely a cool piece.
Oh no, and I like the colorway too. The colorway is great.
Yeah. And then Death Valley Shredders, man, that one might embroider crazy.
Oh, dude, that one's gonna be beautiful. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be real, and a great colorway too.
Exactly. Yeah. So starting off pretty strong. Now we got Harvest Horror, Josh and Gemini, Bubblegum Kong, Sierra and Buenos Biscuits, and Hollow Screen. Good idea, Ryan, into Obi-Wan. What are your thoughts on these?
Dude, I think the Gemini and I think it's really cool. I just don't know how it's going to embroider.
Yeah,
it seems like a lot of little detail. But really cool. Like it's a cool design. Didn't Sierra do that before? That's his thing, the bubble thing.
I don't know for the Kong, but he probably did a bubblegum.
Wasn't there a girl that had like bubblegum?
There was a bubble. I want to say that's Gabe.
Oh, maybe it was Gabe.
Let me look it up. It was like a chick holding a bat with a bubble.
Yeah, I think I feel like I've seen this design a few times, but just different ways. And who's Clinker GR?
Good idea, Ryan.
Oh, okay.
So the explanation is upside down eye. So good idea, Ryan. Yeah. It was Gabe. Bubblegum. It was like an old timey.
Yeah.
Girl, and then there's Bubblegum Ballers, Cap Villain. That's a ball with the bubblegum.
Yeah, I knew there was a couple that I've seen. Yeah, the last one, I think it's a cool design. My worry is all that little detail. The little details is what's gonna. We'll see how Casey does it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes he can pull that out, but those would be my two concerns with those two designs. Is just the little details. I think the Sierra Gons one's gonna embroider fine. It'll be interesting too because, does he make the bubble like 3D, but then you have the lips behind it, right? So is that down? Like it'll be interesting to see what he does with that. Yeah. Oh, and all three are great colorways too. So
I love the subtle change of the Sierra one where they took the texture of the bubble gum and they put it in the bat.
Yeah.
Like the bat is made of bubble gum.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
And then like the way that the color changes with the translucency of the bubble is badass. I don't love the finish on the bottom, but
yeah, I don't like that, and I'm not feeling the hand where the ball is. Like to me, I'm to me, I get my hand on camera. I probably would have done like he's holding the ball. You know what I mean? Like he's holding it up or something like in his fingers. I think that would have been a cleaner look.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, other than that, all good designs, and like I said, it's just my opinion. So
Yeah.
the final product is what's going to tell. I don't know how well they're doing in the shop. I haven't looked, but it's about that time, and people like those kind of hats.
For sure. For sure. I think Josh is like kind of like this king of horror now. And that's a great design. But I think I'm with you for the Hollow Screams. There's a little bit too much detail. And sometimes we find there is some type of kind of learning curve for our guys that come from like that t-shirt world. You know? So
yeah.
Nothing.
I think if the on Josh's, if they lose, if Casey just loses the shadowing on the orange parts, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think a lot of that's just to show texture, and when it's embroidered, that texture will. I don't know if he's going to use that different color, or if it's just he's trying to get texture to show on the actual design.
Right. So good pieces. I think it was a solid week. And then now, as we're filming this, this actually just dropped as a shock drop. So
it came out. That's a great colorway too.
Yeah, and this
I might have to get this one because I don't think I have this colorway, and I do like the side patch on that one, to be honest with you.
Right, and this is the Lost Paco. The Lost Paco. So,
the Lost Paco.
Yeah, the Lost Paco. So this is the sixth and final. Well, not the final, but the sixth piece from Paco Pack 1. Basically arrived late.
Oh, I see.
So the Lost Pac. And he's resident of the
Arizona. Yep.
Arizona. It was a 48. Is it 48th state?
I think so.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That's a great colorway. Great colorway.
Dark green under, toasted peanut black, I believe. I believe it glows in the dark.
I might have to get one of those for my. I like to double up. I wear one when I golf, and I keep one. So
yeah.
But when I golf, they get all messed up.
I confirmed with the black plate, it does glow in the dark. So
nice,
beautiful hat. Good job, Paco. This one I had in Tucker and couldn't tell anyone for a couple of weeks now, but that one showed up late, and they finally brought it.
Speaking of Paco and the Mercs, man, the mushroom that we did together came out really good too.
Fungi Beats,
the Fungi Beats, yeah.
I definitely grabbed that one. I had to.
That one, I think embroidered way better than I thought it was going to.
Yeah. Did you try to make it look like Paco, or is it just a general face?
I think it just was a general thing, yeah.
Funny because you've done so many faces in
it was a good coincidence, I guess.
Right. But you've done so many faces in the VFTV universe. I see that face. It reminds me of Jason Mead because I've looked at your version of Jason Mead for years. So the Funky Beats looks like Jason to me. So
that's good.
Like Jason.
Good old Jason.
Yeah, exactly. And then the second shock drop is happening on Sunday. Apollos is back. So we got this.
Who originally did that one? I don't remember.
I want to say 65 gold. Let me see here. Let me make sure. I usually put it down, but because it hasn't come out yet, there was nothing for me to copy paste. Oh, Carter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that one's cool. I like the colorway.
Carter Dunn, Atlanta, Georgia.
I like the suggestion that someone had made during the live about 5 patches kind of relating to what the design is, like the classic beyond the classics.
Right.
So
yeah. I think originally it was like a workload thing because you essentially double the workload when you put in the patch specific to the hat. But it would be cool if more people submitted more patches, and if you find it, just I guess it gets kind of squirrely if you're just mixing it with different people's art and stuff like that. But for them to just have like a library of patches would be cool.
Yeah.
And even you could do them. I think I heard Taylor make the suggestion on one of the labs, instead of just doing classics, maybe every year you just do a different one. So if you're a classic for 2025, you get the classic patch of 2025. And then it just corresponds with the year. So it's kind of like, like an all-star game patch as opposed to just a generic classic patch.
Yeah.
right? So just find different ways to make it cool, because like this one is kind of like a badge of honor. Like this one either did really well or probably sold the best during the week. So
Right.
So I don't know. They'll figure out different ways to do it. It's an ever evolving thing, and I think they did mention they're going to even cut back on a lot of the patches too, because there's a general part of the population that likes to complain about them. So it is what it is. I don't mind them personally. So
Yeah, I don't mind a good patch.
like on Apocalypse hat, works really well.
Yeah, no, that's great. That one came out really good.
Yeah, works really well. But I'm with you. Try to find more, uses that relate to each other. And then now we're going to cover the Monday Morning Critz. So the next 20 designs you get an advance viewing of. Make sure you guys vote early and often tomorrow morning on Clink Room's story if you want to see it hit the pre-order shop. So starting off with number 1, the portrait. Milos is back with his version of a sophisticated tabby cat.
Is this the second time it's been on here?
So he had the dog that went through.
Oh, okay.
And then I believe this is the second version of the cat that's from the Critz.
Oh, that's great colorway. This will embroider really well.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the colorway. This would be great for people that like cats. It's kind of I really don't have much to say. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not something I would personally buy, but I think it's a great design.
Yeah. I think it would be cool in the sense that, like, in the future, you can do this with different colored cats.
Yeah.
Black, orange, brown,
Siamese. Yeah.
Yeah. Am I tripping, or is the eye not bigger, or is it bigger? I can't tell. I feel like the eyes are the same size. I feel like if it had a monocle, one of the eyes should be like noticeably bigger. But I mean,
depends. Like not all. I mean, depends what prescription the monocle was. I guess.
Fair enough.
If it's like a Coke bottle, yeah, his eye would be all big, but that would be kind of cool. No, it's just both eyes are symmetrical. So
okay, yeah, I think I just like designs that like something breaks it up on one side. If he's got like one of his ears chopped off, or one of the eyes is much bigger, or maybe
you don't like the you like it asymmetrical, not symmetrical.
Yeah. Maybe a feather and a cap or something.
I mean, the monocle does make it asymmetrical because even though the face is symmetrical,
right?
So that's kind of cool. I like the little filigree that he has on the ornament that he has around the kind of the mirror or the window, if you would. So
yeah, that'd be cool if it's like a metallic gold and stuff.
Yeah, that would be really cool.
I think it's really strong. Yeah. Number 2, we're going with Ed Weird and Sierra with the broccoli. What are your thoughts?
Frozen broccoli. No, that's great. It's a funny design. I don't know how well the hat color will, like the color of the hat will do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny. It's great. There's a lot of detail in there.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cool design. Ed Weird does some great stuff. Sierra does some great stuff. So I like the design. Good contrast. Yeah, we'll see how it does.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great design.
So Sierra, fellow Toronto guy, he might be sneaking in like the Toronto Blue Jay baby blue.
Maybe
colorway.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, the blue green it is a good contrast. I just don't know about. I'd almost make the top green maybe, and then the light blue under. I don't know. I don't even know if I put any green on there. I just let the green kind of stand out.
Right. I mean, you could even flip it and kind of have like the blue be the ice part of it.
Well, I think
change the outlines too, but yeah.
I think too, like as clinkers, like, and I've been trying to do it a little bit more often, is just go with the solid color too.
Yeah,
like
I like
solid
color with mono. Yeah,
just do a mono hat, and like this one would have been a good one for a mono hat. Like I think the blue and blue on top,
right,
would have been great. The icy blue under and the icy blue button, I think that would have been great because I think there's enough contrast there where just it against the blue, the darker blue would have popped more.
Right.
So, but cool.
Yeah, I'm all for a mono. The problem is two tones always mock up prettier.
Yeah, they do. But nothing beats a nice black or navy or, you know what I mean, or old gray hat. Pewter, I love pewter. Like, love those colors. So they go with everything.
All right, moving forward. Number 3, Ransom.
Did like this. Yeah. This one's cool. Great. Yeah, I hope Soundwave gives a win with this one because I really do like this hat, and it looks like he's doing that. Is that a what color is that? I'm trying to think
stone,
of the
probably.
Yeah, it's probably stone. And I love stone. Stone with the black and the green under. It's great. And see, this is what I mean about being minimal. Everything's so minimal that Casey can have a field day with the embroidery on this. You know what I mean? Like, he can make the K really pop, 3D and all that stuff, and then like maybe the end is more sunken in. You know what I mean? The C with the stitching around it, like that stitching can be really popped out. And you know what I mean? Like, there's things he could do with this, with the embroidery, and it's a simple, clean design. So I really like it a lot.
Yeah, and then it reminds me of all those like embroidery cutouts too that they used. Part of it looks like it's got the hard stitching. Really, really good design choice in the middle. So the eye is really narrow. So very smart for him to just tilt it just that little bit so it doesn't ride the seam and get lost there. Very, very good design choice, man. That just shows kind of his progression as an artist and a designer.
No, it's great design. I hope it does well.
Yeah, good job, Zach. Number 4, we got the Red Reaper.
Another Reaper, huh?
Yeah.
Too small detail, man. Like, that's tiny little detail is just not gonna cut it in the embroidery. The hat color is great.
I just don't know the story behind it. Unfortunately, I can't look it up and see. Don't know why the Reaper's red. She seems to have this like kind of like signature thing where she just mismatches the digits of the hands, which is one of those, to me, like
4 and 3.
Yeah.
I mean, and the I know like that you're trying to get a perspective, but that forearm on the forward arm is way too long. And the elbow is bent, like where the elbow's bent on the right side. That's way off.
Yeah, your elbow is not up here, right? So
yeah, it's like almost in the shoulder area. But like I said, I mean, I don't know the story behind it. It seems like we get a ton of Reapers. This one definitely, I mean, it needs work. The line weight needs to be a lot thicker, and the details need to be a lot less for it to really embroider well. I do like I love the hood that's dark, like the dark inside with just the eyes. I think that's a really cool part of it. But yeah, other than that, I mean, that's kind of my opinion, and those are the things I would work on, is just cleaning it up.
Right. It's a hard design choice. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, it is, man. It's like when you choose bones, it's hard because they're so small and minute, and so
it's almost like we're decaying hands as opposed to skeletons, right?
Yeah, and almost like, I mean, 3 fingers is probably a better choice, but I would have done it on both hands.
Yeah.
Just because the detail's less and you can get them bigger. But yeah, I don't know. I just have a feeling like this one's not going to embroider very well, and I don't know the story behind it.
Right.
So
yeah, it's just, the anatomy stuff aside, it's just like if the guy is holding the scythe to you, you would think that the angle of the scythe would be more like protruding out this way, kind of coming towards you rather than sideways. But I mean, there's some logistical issues on it, but yeah, that aside, I can see that maybe they're trying like a new kind of style where it's like flat and then like embroidery on top, which is interesting. But yeah,
I mean, you could do more with his hood, and and stuff like that too. Like at the bottom, I feel like the bottom's really empty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of end. Right?
Yeah, like I feel like there could be more there too. So we'll see. I mean, if it doesn't do well, then that's what Critz is all about, right? Coming back and doing something different, changing it up.
Right. All right. Moving forward. Number 5, date night.
Date
what are your
night.
thoughts?
What? I'm trying to think. What is that supposed? What is that supposed to be? I don't know the story behind it.
Let me pull it up because these are one of the ones I can pull up. Hold on a sec.
Yeah, I'm just curious what the story is. I mean, I see the chilies on there. Is it like those are wrappers for something? The colors are cool. I like.
They said him and his wife have been together for 11 years now. The first date was a Mexican restaurant.
Oh, cool.
So while he clearly tries to avoid cultural appropriation as a designer, he felt like going to Mexican restaurants is 100% his culture. So
good for him, man.
Yeah,
those look like maybe the little wrappers that they put around the utensils with the
napkins. He's saying, yeah. And then sometimes holding their silverware together too. So yeah, those little.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. It's an interesting design and a nice little story. Congrats on being with your wife for 11 years. That's awesome. So congrats on that. Yeah. Fun little design. Kind of can lend to the chili week, right? With the chili peppers and stuff like that. So
that's true.
Kind of can fit into that realm. So good job, Jake. And congrats on that, man.
Yeah.
The only thing I would do is make it a little bigger.
Mm-hmm.
And so that you can see the characters a little bit more.
Yeah.
I
think it'd be funny too, because it's like a play to his wife, kind of honoring their time together. You make one like the dude and you make the other one like the girl or something.
That'd be kind of cool, yeah.
Character wise. So it's kind of like either he's singing to her or he's like, like showing his love or something, and she's kind of like, oh, or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be kind of cool if it's, like they're kind of interacting with each other. I don't know if you're familiar with the artist like OG Abel. He's got like these card series. They kind of like talk, like they interact with each other and stuff like that. So kind of take that idea. But yeah, shout out to OG Abel, man. One of the great groups. Number 6, Seamus is jumping into Panda action, this time with Pandemonium. What are your thoughts here?
I think I did one. I think I named one of my designs Pandemonium, but it wasn't for Clink. That's funny. That one's actually really cool. I kind of like it. Kind of like a Godzilla version of a panda. I'm trying to like 1, 2, 3. The bear has way too many fingers.
He's got 6 on one side, 6 on the other.
Yeah,
I think they have. What do they have? Do they have 6? I don't even know.
I think it's 4. I'm trying to think of a bear paw. I think it's 4. But other than
5, I think they have 5.
Do they have 5 out and 1 forward out and then 1 back? Oh, okay.
No, 5 just forward. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then he's good. He's good. He's got it right.
Yeah, he's good.
It just looks. I think on the hand on the right side looks a little weird, but
yeah, because his biceps kind of going down, but then the paws up here, so that is a little awkward. But
other than that, I think it's great. I love the choice of just keeping all like the bamboo and kind of stocks one color, because sometimes we can get into where I need to shade that, but I think that looks great. The panda itself is super clean. The building is super clean. So honestly, I think this is going to embroider pretty good. And the hat color is great too. I like the hat color. So I like that. Good job, Seamus. I like this one.
Yeah, it ends a little like abruptly on the bottom for me.
The line is a little weird on the bottom for sure. I was thinking the same thing. That kind of was like, I don't know what else you could do down there.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, and it's weird too because like we're looking at it because we're kind of looking down at the hat a little bit. And naturally, when it embroiders, it's not going to look straight like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
yeah,
that's a good design. I like
the building too maybe leans a little Japanese. Panda's kind of known to be Chinese. I don't know if 100% that's that. I mean, if Panda's even in Japan, I don't even know. But I think if he kind of played a little bit with the bamboo, maybe some of it kind of cover his body a little bit. That way you just get more space.
Yeah, maybe.
But yeah, all in all, the art is good, right? So
yeah, no, the art is good.
Yeah.
Well, there's 2 giant pandas in the Japanese zoo, so
right
I guess
in the zoo. Yeah, I don't know if they show up naturally.
No.
Either way,
their natural habitat is not Japan. I don't think. I think it's more China.
Yeah, but maybe he's going over to invade Japan or something.
That could be
revenge or something. Yeah.
Godzilla, kind of.
Yeah, it's a cool
That
piece
feels
though.
good. Yeah, no, it is a good piece.
I keep double clicking. Number 7. Speaking of Japan, Kamakura, Flanagan, and Aurelian got together for this one. What are your thoughts?
I can definitely see Flanagan and Aurelian in this one. So
right,
I actually like this one. I think this one's gonna embroider really well. There's a lot for Casey to do, and unfortunately, like a lot of times, these kind of designs don't necessarily do well because people don't necessarily see it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I like it. The only thing that's throwing me off a little bit is the balance on the hat. I feel like it's really high up, and there's that empty space on the left.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where I just feel like it's a little off balance. Other than that, it's a great design. And I mean, they could bring the arm down a little bit and the sword more straight across, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like it's supposed to be diving in and seeing that's what they did on the right side with the sun and kind of the silhouette with the mountain in the back and everything. So they filled that space, but there's no space filled on the bottom left.
Right. You think that would help if they just kind of rotated the samurai more down, and then you can have.
I think if they rotated the body, maybe keep the samurai head where it's at,
right?
That kind of central location, and maybe if they rotated it around a little bit, or even if there was some armor underneath.
Okay, kind of balance it here.
Yeah.
But I feel you like this spot is.
Yeah, it's a little empty right there, and it could just be my eye, but
Yeah, I feel. Yeah, I'm with you. I feel like if you kind of rotate him a little bit, that way the sword is more left to right as opposed to like this kind of angle. You can get more out of it, and then this. I don't know how much of this you technically need, but it's a cool piece nonetheless.
No, it's great. It's great.
Yeah. Good job. Good to see Aurelian back too.
Yeah.
Number 8, The Drop Hunter, by Il Ibarra. What are your thoughts here?
I mean, the colorway is kind of cool. I like how they did like the front panel on the hat. The design is cool. It looks like a dog just tearing up a shoe. Might be a Jordan. Looks like a Jordan shoe there.
Jordan 1. Yeah, Jordan 1.
Jordan 1s. So kind of little sneaky ad in there. I don't know the story. Maybe his dog destroyed his Jordan 1s. I don't know. That would kind of suck, but
yeah, I think the name suggests that the dog hunts the
anything that drops.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Drop hunter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's cool. It's an interesting design. Dogs seem to do really well. So we'll see how that does. I think the front paws could use a little work. The face is really good, but some of the front paws maybe could use a little work. The shoe looks good. I like how they did that.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of drool there. So yeah, interesting design. We'll see how it votes.
Yeah, it's definitely shoe collectors like nightmare to come home to see your really expensive Jordans eaten up like that. Yeah, it's an interesting piece for sure. it's the cool perspective, I guess.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's different.
yeah. This is definitely a shoe collector's nightmare, though. I don't know how many people want to celebrate this moment in time, but yeah, definitely a cool piece. Number 9, Retro Zombie 14.8.
Oh, 14.8. Yeah, see, again, like he's one of those artists, like he does such simple stuff, but I know like when it embroiders, it's gonna be so good.
Mm-hmm.
So like this one, and he didn't like make it real big on the hat. The colorway is really good on the hat. That's that pewter, like I was saying. Well, actually, that might just be a dark gray, but I think the design is cool. I think it's simple, it's clean. I really am a fan of a lot of his work, just because it's so simple. Great logo work. This one, like I said, this one's going to embroider really well. Will everyone see that? I don't know.
He does like Halloween year round, so you got to kind of applaud it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes he does like bats, and like he did some like samurai stuff,
ninja stuff. Yeah.
Ninja stuff. So he does do a lot of different stuff. But yeah, you're right. That's more of his vibe is more of a dark vibe for sure.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm with you. This is probably a piece that looks better in hand as opposed to as a mock-up. But yeah, I hope people see the vision, man. This is a pretty cool piece. I can see like a minor league baseball team using it as like a theme night.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, and the color choices are really good.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I really do like the color choices too.
The this part here almost makes me like wonder, like, is there like a hidden face in there, or maybe there's like a glow in the dark, but I don't believe there's anything there. But
the only thing that would be kind of cool is just the eyes. If they did the eyes glow in the dark and the teeth, I think that'd be kind of cool. It'd be funny because then you just see eyes and teeth.
Right. Yeah, that'd be funny. Good job, Neil. Number 10, Pepper Week.
Pepper Week.
Yeah. What was your inspo on this one?
So I was just looking up some of the hottest peppers there are, right? Like everyone kind of knows the Carolina Reaper, but then they were like, oh, this one, the Viper chili. I was like, a Viper chili, and you see people eating these chilies in a contest, dude, and just like they're just munching them down. And the Scovin level, for those that don't know peppers, they kind of go. It's called the Scovin level, right? And the higher the Scovin is, the hotter it is. And these are some of the hottest peppers you can get. So I was like, let's see if I can make it look like a pepper and a Viper at the same time. So that was kind of my goal there. Right. And then you kind of look at the kind of the flame in the middle is kind of like the stem. So, cool. And then if you look actually around like the mouth of the Viper, it has those kind of the round lines that are on a snake. So I put a lot of like little details in here, and then the shape of it, even the flame, I tried to make it look like a Viper pepper.
Yeah, the shape almost looks like a heart too. So it's like, like you love it, but then you'll pay for it later.
Yeah. And then I tried to do some different contrasts with it as well. Right. So, but yeah. I think it'll be. Let's see if it does well.
Texture and the flow is real cool for me. You didn't take the easy way out and just drew one side and then just copy and paste it. So each one speaks to me a little bit because it's
your asymmetrical face probably low. You're like your eye probably loves.
Like, double the art. Yeah.
Those flames are all hand drawn too. Like I went through and even the outline. Like a lot of people you can grab a piece like that and then just offset the output, which I do, but then I go back through and I draw specifically little flames off of all.
Yeah. So like here pops out like a little, and this has a double as opposed to just one. Yeah, it's a cool piece.
Yeah. So hopefully it does well. I mean, Pepper Week, we'll see.
Yeah.
I've been waiting for this one for a long time. I know I got a lot of comments on this one, so a lot of people liked it. So we'll see.
This is one I could see them just killing in multiple colorways too.
Yeah. This would be fun.
Yeah.
This would be fun. And then so the idea was, and I don't know if Casey would do this, but the idea was that the actual face is not embroidered. It's just the hat.
Oh, negative
Yeah,
space. Okay.
negative space on that. So it's the face is actually the same color as the hat.
Okay.
So that was kind of my idea. I don't know if Casey would do that, but yeah.
Yeah.
So thinking
I
way
was
outside
picturing
the
a
box.
face with all the different textures and the ridges. And,
Oh, that would be kind of cool too. Yeah.
yeah.
I try to
Yeah.
keep it simple on the face,
Right.
and just add like subtle detail to it. So we'll see. We'll see what
Yeah.
Casey ends up if it makes it through. I'm curious to see. And if you look at the chin of the snake too, see how it comes
Mhm.
down at a low point. That's part of the chili as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
Thanks,
All
man.
right.
Appreciate it.
Moving forward. Number 11, Blind Gambit, Win Studio. Wait.
No, I swear I've seen this one before from him.
So he's done like a Pirate's Gambit, which was like a dude
Oh,
with two parrots, I guess. And then I think he did other types of gambits too. So
you know what? If he lost the hands, I think it would be a pretty clean design because I feel
Yeah.
like the hands are just way too detailed.
you know what they are though, right?
It's hear no evil, say no evil,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and that's cool. Like it tells a story. I get it. I just wish there was a way. Like that's the only part. That's the only part that's going to get muddled is those hands.
Right.
Other than that, everything else will embroider pretty clean. And I do like the hat color. I like the choices of colors as well.
Yeah.
And his stuff always seems to do well. It votes well, so we'll see.
It's almost as if like he just took one arm or one hand and then just flipped it and put it on the other side.
That's exactly what he did.
The problem is like, so when you cover your ear, right? Ain't no one really gonna cover the ear like this, right? So if you're covering your ear, you're gonna cover it like this, not this, right?
I think it should have been more vertical. But you're right.
Yeah.
It is the exact same hand, just flipped.
Right. So
I
this is like a common saying. I got it tattooed on me with like 3 different ways. So it's like a chick with the headphones, chick with sunglasses, and a chick with like a bandana. So like just figure out more unique ways to do it. So he's got the things over the eyes.
That's
so
great.
maybe you make the thing covering his mouth.
Yeah, I think that would, and then just for the hand, just put one hand over the ear.
Yeah.
And more on the side. I think that would be good. Those are the changes I would make. Just because when you use the problem with using skeleton hands is it's going to be very hard to embroider.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can even upsize all the skulls now at that point, right? Because you don't have as much detail on them. So yeah, I mean those would be my suggestions for sure. I like the idea of just having kind of the thing over the mouth, kind of like how he has the blindfold over the eyes.
Right.
And then for the hear no evil, technically he just have the skeleton there because they don't have any ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I almost feel like they're all kind of like out of order too, because you always, to me, whenever you say that you always think of hear no evils first, and then in this case, it's almost like last. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. So usually that's the order, and it's almost like it's like out of order almost. But Blind Gambit. Good job.
I mean, he always seems to vote well, so we'll see how it does, and then we'll see what changes Casey makes. Casey always does make some changes to the designs when they get through too. So
yeah, exactly. All right. Number 12, rolling with my gnomies. Seamus.
It's hilarious. But I don't think cars do very well on hats. And as from what I've seen, like people have submitted and they just don't do very well. But this has a funny story. I'd almost make the gnomes bigger and the cars smaller. Kind of almost like Rat Fiend kind of style. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just ridiculous. Yeah.
The Ed Roth kind of style.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that's the funny part, right? And usually gnomes are a lot bigger than the little toy cars, but I don't know if he was going for a toy car.
Mm-hmm.
Or you know what I mean? So
yeah, it's supposed to be like a low rider. It almost looks more like American Muscle almost.
Yeah.
I feel like I almost brought this car back from Saskatchewan last week. I was with road trip. 72 Duster we brought back.
Oh, wow.
We
Okay.
drove all the way to Saskatchewan, which is like west of Montana from Toronto. Put on a trailer and drove her right back. That was the most exhausting trip I've ever taken.
You guys
like,
working on it? Is that what you're doing?
He's redoing it. It's the first car his dad and mom ever owned. So it's not the exact car, but it's the same model. So he's restoring it. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. My suggestion for this one, because it is a cool design, is just go kind of like make them bigger, make them more of like the central part of the design. And maybe shrink down the car a little bit. Because I feel like when it's a car centric kind of design, it doesn't do it. Yeah.
I mean, you can even do them more comical too, like two giant dice that are rolling, and then they're just like hanging on, like like,
that's true.
Like flying on them. They just got thrown, like those two giant dice in like in the mirror, like a fuzzy dice or something. But yeah, I'm with you. It's a cool piece. When it's more car centric, it's tough too, right? Because it's got to be kind of like an ambiguous car. Because if it is an actual like
lowrider or anything, it runs into like legal and all that stuff. So
yeah,
I mean, I think he did a good job on it. Well,
yeah,
it would be interesting to see how it does.
Yeah, exactly.
It will embroider well. See, and Seamus with the hand, you can see where the hand is on the steering wheel. See, that'll embroider well, even though it's small. It doesn't have a bunch of detail in it. So if you're going to do a hand, that's a way to do it. So, and Seamus does a pretty good job on that stuff.
Yeah, and he's smart. So you see the bit of the arm, so the arm's there, but he hid the part that's like a lot of detail, so you don't have to keep repeating yourself and adding more stress for yourself. So really good choice.
My suggestion: make the gnomes a little bit more bigger and more centric, and then you're good.
Yeah, almost like a bobblehead figure or something.
Yeah,
right? Number 13, Amphibian Assassin, Gemini, and Soundwave. Soundwave has been killing it with the different frogs lately. So, what are your thoughts on this?
Oh, I like it, man. Soundwave, like I said, he does a great job. I hope he gets a couple wins this week. To be honest with you, you could tell like everything looks pretty good. I like the detail on the foot. He's got like the frog skin suit on. Like he's got his little aimer eye on the top, the lines like he's action. Simple, clean. This thing will embroider really well too. Great colorway. Love the camo on the top rim, and he even has the camo on the button, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Oh, great design.
The aimer thing was just over the eye more, just like a little.
Actually, no, I think he doesn't even need it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
If it's not going to be exactly over the eye, I just lose it.
Yeah, and then I feel like the gun needs a little bit more color contrast between the suit. It kind of gets lost a teeny bit.
I think he's trying not to make it too much like a gun.
Right.
Because you don't know what's legal on that.
Right.
So maybe that was his thing, but it's a good design. I like it.
For sure.
Good job, Soundwave and Gemini.
Did a great job. All right, number 14, Demigod. I believe this is like version 2 or 3. The original one was more tonal on the design. This one sticks out a little bit more. I don't know if I love the rail hat version of it, but
great design though, man. I love this design.
Art-wise, it's cool.
Art-wise, this is fantastic. And this is a good example of doing, I mean, he added the little electricity around it, but the actual design itself is super simple. So it's going to embroider really well. The only thing that I'm worried about are the little, kind of the little Greek or whatever lines that they have in there.
Like the patterns? Yeah,
pattern. That's the only thing that I'm kind of worried about when it comes to embroidery. But other than that, everything else is fantastic. If there's a way to kind of simplify that, I would just make those lines more solid and not so small.
Right. Instead of doing the pattern, just make them lines.
Well, you can do that. You can do that pattern, right?
Right.
You just make it solid. You know what I mean? Instead of two thin lines, make it just one solid line.
Oh, right.
That
Instead
and
of
that's
creating the negative space, you're saying just
yeah,
make them. Okay, I can see that.
yeah. Something like that would be probably better for embroidery. But other than that, great design.
Do you like the rail hat version? So it's like black everything, and then just the front panel kind of rust.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. For this design, I don't mind that. For the hat itself,
at least, right? Yeah.
yeah. I mean, for this design, I would probably actually grab this design too because it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And it's different enough, you know. So
Yeah.
I like it. I hope it does well.
All right. Another way too, you could just make it all clay because if it's supposed to be like a clay pot or a piece of pottery, you just go all clay color and then maybe like a gray under or this kind of tan they have. But yeah, definitely an awesome piece.
I mean, if it makes it, we'll see. It'd be interesting if and what changes Casey makes to it. You know what I mean?
For sure. All right, 15. We got Breakthrough Sierra Gons. Kind of like Dawn of the Dead logo a little bit, but
yeah,
cool piece.
It's interesting. I mean, it's that Halloween time, so everyone's kind of putting in their Halloween designs.
Right.
This is one hat that I would make. I don't know if it is supposed to be tonal, but it looks
like black and brown. Black is dark. It looks like.
I would have just made it all one color.
Right.
Because there's enough colors actually in the design.
Yeah.
So other than that,
you can go black and then a lighter brown under. That will work.
Yeah. I think it'll embroider well. I think that if the hand and stuff is like 3D and everything else is kind of flat behind it, would be really cool. So clean design, simple. I don't know. Maybe to me, maybe a little bit more bone in some of the hand would be kind of cool. And maybe like
a finger falling off or something.
Yeah, something a little bit more. But other than that, good design. We'll see how it does for the voting.
Yeah. Good job, Sierra. Feels kind of Padres color.
Yeah, Padres color. Yeah, I can see that.
Worlds Collide sound wave. So it looks like
this design too, man.
A cord brim.
Yeah, man. He's got like 3 bangers this week. This one's really cool.
Yeah, I like the different laser. So it's got like the beam, but then it's also got other lasers kind of, tracking or aiming or something. Got the alien language up here. Yeah.
This one's going to embroider really well too.
Yeah. I don't know if it needs the corduroy brim. Like if you're just going to go black like this, just go all black, right? But it is an interesting polyester than corduroy. You don't see that often, but yeah, cool piece. Love the color.
I love the color. This is an instant buy for me, for sure.
Yeah. Because you could redo this hat with funky green.
You can do green, you can do blue. Yeah, you can do purples. Like you can have a lot of fun with this hat for sure.
Yeah, he's definitely on a roll. Good on him. Good on him for keeping up with it too.
Yeah. No, he's doing really good.
And then not getting discouraged and stuff. So I like the infrared too a lot. So good job.
Mm-hmm.
Number 17, Grim Reaper, Ari Clifton.
Now, I do like this Reaper versus the other Reaper. I like the play on word Grim Ripper. Clifton's been doing some good stuff. So, this is clean. Good hat. Good color. I think it'll embroider well. It's super clean. It's super simple. Not too much more about it. You have to keep the shoes kind of generic. So he kind of went with like
Chucks almost. Yeah.
Yeah, almost like Chucks. I like it. It's clean. What do you think?
It's not bad. I'm a little bit more sensitive to it because like Tony made Swinging Reaper like years ago, but you can't really gatekeep themes like that, I guess. So in terms of
we were talking about that earlier, right?
Right, yeah. So in terms of Grim Reaper's playing baseball, it's not bad. He's a little choked up, a little bit on his swing, but maybe he's
he has that Ichiro swing, right? That Ichiro swing.
Yeah. Well, it's almost like he's swinging a bow staff. There's so much more of the scythe left over on the bottom. He's choking up all the way up here. Short arms, shorter than his
So you're
his
saying
legs.
a little bit. I could see a little bit more extension would probably be cool. But see, like this is a good example of making it bones, but not bones. You know what I mean? Like he could have put the small little tiny details in the hands.
Yeah.
But then it would have messed it up. But if you get the extension, like if he raised these arms to the left a little bit, he can put a little bit of white lines in there to show like bone arms. If you put like 2 little white lines in there, then it kind of shows like bone arms, and that kind of could give that perception like he's reaching a little bit further. And then maybe and he probably didn't want to put the scythe too far up because then it throws the design off balance as well.
Right.
He's trying to keep it tight.
Yeah, for sure. I get that part.
Those changes would probably make a big difference too.
Yeah. I don't know if I love the ball. I don't know if you even need the ball. Just have him swing.
That's true.
Yeah. But either way, Clifton. Number 18, Gummy Goliath version. I guess the second version of this kind of killer gummy bear by Matt Bells and Whistles. This time, the gummy bear isn't made up of like 18 different candies. He's just like a big version of a gummy bear, which is kind of cool. What are your thoughts?
I like that he has a peppermint as a shield.
Yeah.
No, this is
great. The other one, he had Smarties as feed.
Yeah.
Twizzlers
that one made it through, right? Or didn't make it through?
I don't think it did. That's why he's got this one.
I actually like this one. I like this one better than the other one because this one's more simplistic, and it looks like the little gummy bear on the right is running away where the other one got squished by the mallet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'd be funny if on the sucker he put a little bit of jelly coming off of it, like the bear.
Oh yeah, like blood, like it was blood or something.
Yeah, but it's like jelly. I think that would be hilarious. That's the only thing I would change. I love the bear running away, the jelly bear, gummy bear on the right running away.
I almost think you don't need the 2 secondary characters. You just have a really cool primary character.
You could. I think he was just trying to tell a story too, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good design though. Clean, very creative when it comes to that. So,
right. Another cool way he could have did it was like maybe like sitting on the top of his shield is like a gummy bear, but then like all the hands are bitten off or something. Maybe the ears are bitten off. Kind of like whatever, like a gummy bear's like corpse here or something, kind of on his shield. I don't know, but yeah, I think it's hilarious that he just scrunched one.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
But yeah, cool piece for sure.
Good
job, Matt. Number 19, Bloodhook by Gabe. What are your thoughts here?
I like me some shark designs.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's interesting. I don't know if it even necessarily needs the hook.
Right.
I think the shark face is kind of cool. It's hard to draw a shark going forward like that.
Right.
He kind of tried to give it some perspective. I think the fins look a little weird. They look more like paddles than fins.
Mm-hmm.
I would try to thin those out, maybe make them more like fin, because right now they're like that. Make them more like fins,
right.
Give them more perspective, and shark fins go back, right?
Yeah,
it's almost like these are going forward and stopping. I would extend out the tail a little bit longer, and then just change the perspective on the front fins. The face is good. I like the face. Those are the changes I would make, and then just lose the hook. I don't think you need that.
Yeah. I mean, if you're insistent on the hook, you kind of burned a color on just the silver, so maybe I'd bring that silver into his teeth, give it a little bit more contrast. The story is kind of confusing to me. Like, he hasn't bitten on the hook yet, but it's already ripped. It's already, usually that implies that, like, the fish pulled hard on it or whatever.
Doesn't he usually have, like, a story of what it is and why it is the way it is?
He definitely posted one. But I think he called the shark the blood hook, but then there's a bloody hook there. All right. So dedicated to an awesome friend who has a love for sharks. The idea is below. In the darkest depths of the ocean, a predator known as Blood Hook lurks, drawn not to prey but the crimson lure of danger. This shark strikes with fury at anything foolish enough to dangle bait in its waters. Legend says that it doesn't just hunt for survival, it hunts for vengeance, leaving behind nothing but swirling waters and a taste of fear. Like, it doesn't match the art to me.
Yeah, I would lose the hook. You don't need it. Straighten it out a little bit more so it's more central. Fix the fins so they're more perspective, I think. And I think the face is really cool. That's probably the strongest point of the design is the face itself.
Right. Just have a crazy shark coming at you.
Yeah.
You don't need to fancy it up.
Colors are cool. I like the hat colors for sure.
Yeah.
And I actually like the color of the shark. I think those are great colors. So he's definitely got something good to work with there. If it doesn't make it, though, maybe if he makes those changes, it'll help it.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Last but not least, we got Night Shift.
Again,
dude. CMC West.
I'm telling you, man, 14.8. He does the simplistic stuff, and you know it's going to embroider well. Great colors again too. He's got a good eye for colors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too much into the Halloween stuff, but I know like a good design, and I know this like will embroider really well.
Yeah, it's almost like he took a fat marker and started drawing.
Yeah,
on it. It's a cool piece for sure.
So he had a couple in here tonight, right?
Yeah,
I think he had a couple, and Soundwave had like 3.
Yeah, Zach, I think, kind of stole the week. I think
think
Seamus had 2. I think
Seamus had 2. Yeah, Seamus had the Pandemonium.
Mm-hmm.
That was his strongest design this week for sure.
Yeah,
and then Soundwave, man, it's tough. I like the frog, but to me, hands down, the
alien, the
UFO, man, that design is just insane, and I will be very sad if it doesn't make it tomorrow.
Yeah, for sure.
I hope my Viper does well, but I also hope that his UFO does really well.
Yeah, for sure. We're definitely pulling for him to get a win. All right, and then moving forward, fall week, so less kind of Halloweeny, more just kind of fall in general. We got the Acorn Warrior up top, Gridiron Ghouls, Pumpkin Spice down at the bottom, and then just kind of like a zombie mascotty kind of baseball-y guy.
When you think of fall, what do you think of?
I think of like more of the color palette.
Yeah.
I mean, I automatically do think Halloween. So, I mean, if you want to sneak Halloween in now, you're a little bit late. But, Casey might do one more round of Halloween and kind of have it end on Halloween, even though you're not going to get them for Halloween now. The problem is like, realistically, if you want them for Halloween, you have to get them really early.
It does seem like he's getting them quicker, though. Some of the hats quicker. Yeah. Now that Clink is kind of running their own thing and not going through the other party, the third party, but it does seem like they're getting hats quicker. So I don't know if that's just because now they're just dealing directly with New Era or what it is, but
it might be. I know before they submitted kind of like on Hat Club schedule. That makes sense. So you kind of like submit what you need to submit, and then you just mass submit your order not once. That may add on like a month. So
yeah, because I know I've seen some sneak peeks at some ones that are coming out, and it seems like they're coming out quicker for sure.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
And I just want to let everyone know too, since I'm on here, I did do a bunch of giveaways, and unfortunately, I've been working like 60-hour weeks, but most of the giveaways should be going out, if not already out.
Beautiful.
And so you should be getting your hats. If you haven't heard from me, or just reach out. And the winners know who they are. Just DM me, and I'll make sure I get everything out to you. So again, can't beat a free hat, right?
No, no. For sure. But all right, John. Appreciate you taking the time and spending it with me. You could be doing anything else in the world, literally anything else, but you're here kind of hanging out and giving back to the community. Always a positive influence to the other artists, and can't wait to get you back again.
Yeah, man. Just everyone keep it up. Just keep doing what you can do, and just keep working on your craft, and that will always shine out. Hard work will always shine out over anything else, and keeping the positivity is always a good thing. So, for me, I'm going to keep doing what I do and just keep plugging away. I mean, look at this hat, dude. Like,
That's a beautiful one, man. That's a beautiful one.
How could you not like this stuff, dude? It just came out so clean.
People are gonna regret not getting that one.
You didn't get one?
No, I said people are gonna regret not getting one.
People, yeah. I was like, Leon, you didn't get this one? Nah, dude. I knew when Casey had picked that up, he was like, yeah, this one's gonna do really well. I was like, yeah. Well, and I've always liked, my kind of influence on this was the Buccaneers.
Buccaneers, yeah.
Yeah. The flag hat always looked really cool. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a Clink version of that.
There you go.
And we got our own.
We had to get one of each of them. The No Fun League. Just do your spin on each one, but different enough that it passes through. We'll figure out ways.
Yeah, we got it. We got a lot of designs coming up. So I know, Leon, we've worked on some designs, and those that are trying to collab with me, I think CMC is trying to get with me, and just bear with me, guys. Like I said, I'm working like 60-hour weeks, so it's like, been busy, but I'll make sure I do answer everyone, so it's not like I don't. So
exactly. All right. Well, until next time, for Jon and Leon, we're out of here. Peace.
Eternal damnation.
You're at the end of the world, as you know it, my dude. Time is up and you out of mood, so what will you do? It's the BP mercenaries not here to...
Brought to you by VFTV.